In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how Nash was able to turn $300 in ad spend into $6,000 cold hard cash in our first 7 days working together. So I got a lot of stuff here today, and we're going to kind of pick apart each stage of his funnel, kind of one step at a time, so I can literally show you exactly what process we took to make this happen. So let's get cracking. If you don't already know me, my name is Jeremy and I help online coaches scale. So if you're doing at least 5 to 30K a month, I don't work with beginners. So you have to be doing at least 5K a month. You've got proof of concept, you know how to sell. You just need more people to sell to, more of the right people to sell to. And that's what I'm going to be covering in this video. But if that sounds like you, book a call down below or shoot me a DM over on Instagram. If you're not sold yet, go watch the main video on my channel, my client results on my Instagram story highlights, and also my client interviews on my YouTube channel. So let's get cracking. So basically, Nash came to me a couple weeks ago. He is a resort photographer and creator, right? But he also has an online coaching business, and he had a few clients already, right? He was making a decent amount of cash like here and there, but it was just very, very inconsistent. He's got a big following on Instagram, 116K, right? And he makes incredible content. It's like literally nuts because that's what he does. He's a content creator, right? Checks out. But his main problem is like his top of funnel was just very inconsistent. Like in the sales process, he was getting a lot of like the wrong people on calls, people that can't afford it. He was getting the price objection so many times and just having a very, very hard time getting paid in fulls. So what we did is we kind of flipped the whole funnel on its head because he was having a hard time getting clients consistently, because he was having the wrong people on sales calls, because he was having the wrong leads getting nurtured and going through his content with the wrong content strategy, which I'll touch on in a minute, because he had the wrong people coming into his funnel in the first place through the top. I will tell you right now, without a shadow of a doubt, the quality of your prospects determines the quality of your entire sales funnel and your product on the other side. If you have better people coming through the top, you're gonna get better people in sales conversations, and then also on the back end that are gonna get better results in a shorter amount of time. They're gonna pay you a lot more, and it's gonna be a million times better for everybody. And that's exactly what I've achieved and what I help my clients achieve too. So anyways, top of funnel, what we did is we got hyper specific with exactly who Nash's dream client is, and exactly kind of like we just picked apart their brain and dug deep into it to figure out what makes them tick and why, and how they're different from every other type of client out there, right? Because there's going to be some clients that are a lot different and a lot better than other ones, as you probably know. Yeah, pretty much what we did, we got crystal clear on his messaging, really refined it, dialed it in, kind of flipped it on his head, and kind of blew his mind a little bit at the start on our onboarding call, but in the best way possible. And then we scripted out an ad together, launched it, and now he's attracting the right people that actually have money into his funnel in the first place. So that's step one with the ads. Next, what we did is we created a new content plan. This is covered in like my God mode marketing module in kind of the middle of the funnel section in my program. If you don't know what the program looks like, go check the main video pinned to my channel. I literally break it down, screen share, and show you. But essentially what we did there is, like I sent him through that video, he completed the worksheet associated with it, and then we hopped on a call and kind of just like customize it for him and his specific offer to make sure he had a lot of clarity around like exactly how to actually implement that. So we switched up his content over the last few days, and keep in mind, like he's a content creator. He's really damn good at it. The quality is nuts, but it's the intent behind it. You have to make content that's very intentional, that pre-sells your prospects. Like within the last month, I think within the last like 31 days, I've done over 120K cash. Most of that's like DM closes. I've taken like 7 sales calls this month or something like that. I'll have to check my numbers, but like not many, because you don't need sales calls when your prospects are pre-sold and they're ready to go through the DMs. I even had a guy like email me. I don't know how he got my email. He emailed me saying, Jeremy, fuck the organic grind. Let's get cracking. I said, all right, brother, here's the link. When you have the right strategy for the middle of the funnel too, not only do you have the right people coming into your funnel, but you got the right strategy to actually pre-sell, warm up, and nurture them. So that way, like, you know, like you can DM close like I do. My clients are starting to DM close as well. It just makes it so much easier down here. It just reduces so much friction when you got the right people coming through, and then you rewire their brains to believe the things that you need them to believe and to actually move forward and work with you. Then like this becomes so buttery smooth. It's not even funny. So anyways, yeah, what we did is switched up the content game, and then the amount of engagement and story replies is cranked up. He went through the VSL training, right? People are actually messaging him inbound to say they're blown away with the new content, which was not a thing prior to this past week. So he booked a whole bunch of calls from it. Now it's time to close them, right? And then a few days later, since implementing the new content strategy in the middle of the funnel, been getting a ton of messages like this, right? Geez, every time you post, it's like you're seeing into my brain. That's what we did on our onboarding call when we got hyper specific on our dream clients. And then we just got disgustingly specific with our messaging and the content strategy. Also been running a new ad. It's just 50 bucks a day. So it's like 1,500 a month, I think, which is not much at all, right? For the last week, and just closed a 6K paid in full off the ad. And he reached out to me first. This stuff works, right? So 50 bucks a day for a week. It was like, I think he said it was like day 6 or whatever. So like he sent me a message. It was like 300 bucks spent total, 6K paid in full, got a 20x ROAS straight out the gate, week 1. So he paid me 8K to get cracking. He made 6 in his first week, and now we only have to make 2K. I'm pretty sure he's made another sale too since then. But now he's just gonna make 2K to cover the entire investment. And then I guess a little bit for ads, but he's only spent 300 bucks. So Nash is just cranking. But the main thing here, like the main takeaway I want you guys to get from this video is like, not all prospects are created equal. You probably right now in your head, you probably think that you need more sales calls, and that is wrong. I'm telling you that that's wrong. I don't want sales calls. I don't need them because this is so dialed in, right? And I say give Nash a couple months and we're gonna have the exact same thing. Like he probably could have DM closed this guy, and we're gonna work on building out more sales assets in the middle of the funnel. So that way, like he doesn't even need to take sales calls anymore. There's nothing that I hate more than wasting my time with tire kickers on sales calls. So if that's you, don't even book in a call, please. But if you have at least 8K to pay in full or 10K if you need to split, then book in a call or shoot me a DM on Instagram if you're hot and ready to go. And then I'll just shoot you over the invoice link, and then we can just chat on our onboarding call once you're in the program. The main thing at the top of funnel, like if you don't have a consistent way to get new dream clients every single day, like, yeah, you're just not gonna make a lot of money. If you're doing cold outreach and cold prospecting, like that sucks. I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry to hear that. There's a weird hesitation towards ads, and I don't know why, because I've fully automated this. Nash has fully automated this now. He doesn't even have to think about it. We created one ad, it freaking, like, it's crushing getting the right people that have money into the funnel coming to him every single day, and he doesn't even have to think about it anymore. All he has to do if he wants more is just increase his ad spend budget, and then he just gets more of the right people. And if he's turning $1 into 20, all he's got to do is just crank this up, and then he's just gonna keep making more, right? Like it's that simple. But the ads are the easy part. The hard part is the messaging, right? The hard part is getting people to say, geez, every time you post, it's like you're seeing into my brain. That's how you get leads coming to you hot and ready, who are ready to pay and sign up and work with you immediately. You don't have to sell them. They're pre-sold. You're getting the right people in, and then you're talking to only the right people that have money, warming them up, nurturing, pre-selling. You're repelling the brokies, repelling the bad fits, people that you don't want to work with, the bad clients. And then your sales process becomes a million times easier. A lot of people think, oh, I need to be like you don't need to be good at sales. Like my sales calls are not sales calls. They're enrollment calls. There's a big difference. They're like 20 minutes max. And like, I don't do any of the sales stuff. Like I was a high ticket closer for 1.5 years. I can hard sell if I need to, but I will not, I refuse. Like if you're not ready to go, I'm not there to sell you. I'm there to sign you up. Big difference, right? So that said, hopefully you were able to learn something from this, right? How important the messaging is, because none of this stuff was happening before. And now literally after I think we've only had like 1 call together, maybe 2. It's crazy what's happening. It's just taking action, implementing things, and it's working. So if you want to do the same and have a similar effect, keep in mind, you don't need a big following. Most of my clients start out like with a brand new Instagram account anyways. So like you don't need 116K on Instagram in order for this to actually work, right? Obviously it adds a little bit more authority and it helps big time, but you don't need it. Everyone starts from scratch. Like for example, Tom, he started like 3 months ago, and like he's done probably over 40K now in the last like month. So we started from scratch, like literally 3 months ago. So you don't need a big following. Same with Alex, literally started his Instagram account from 0. And within 90 days, he did like 32K in a month, in his 3rd month. So yeah, that's the limiting belief. If you think, oh, but I don't have a big following, you don't need one. If you want my help to apply this and really refine your messaging, dial it in so you can attract more of the right people with ads, and they're coming to you every single day. So you don't have to think about top of funnel traffic anymore. And then all you have to do is just make really good content that I'll help you with and give you a really good content strategy. And then all you have to do is just kind of like either hop on sales calls or DM close, and then coach your clients, help them get results. So if that sounds like you want that. And if you're already ready to go, you've got the cash, booking a call down below and I can onboard you on that call, or just shoot me a DM on Instagram, like I said before, and then I can just shoot you the payment link through the DMs, and then we don't waste any time. We're good to go. But if you do have questions and like you're actually serious, you're actually committed to scaling and you have the cash, then like you can book a call for sure. And if you're not sold, like go sell yourself, right? Go watch the main video on my channel. I break down the entire process, the whole funnel that we'll be building out. and I screen share into the program so you can actually see what it's like on the other side and kind of what to expect. It's like an anti-course, like it's very short and it's just literally telling you exactly what to do. It's like 20 minute videos. And there's not a lot of them, but it's just very short, concise. I've rebuilt it 3 times now in the last 7 months since I started this. So it's really damn good. And as you can see, my clients are crushing it. Go watch that. Go watch some of my client interviews on my YouTube channel. I got a playlist there. And then also client results highlights on my Instagram account. I have literally like probably thousands of them at this point. So scroll through those until your thumb gets sore and until you're tired of being broke. Then shoot me a DM and let's get cracking, because if you're doing at least 5K a month with your online coaching business, I can help you do this. I can help you scale it, start making a lot of money. So that said, appreciate you and hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.